Je galère tellement à trouver des titres. J'ai déjà fait des vannes de merde et tout. Et là, je suis paumé niveau des titres. C'est horrible. Tiens, vas-y, parle.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know
Non, ne parle pas d'argent.
Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Est-ce qu'il y a une autorité dans ce monde? Alors, toutes nos actions. Alors, je peux la garder. Je peux la virer. Je peux la tuer. J'ai pas très envie de la tuer. Je vais juste lui faire oublier ce qu'elle a fait.
Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
De nouveaux citoyens peuvent être tués. Niveau de charme, niveau 2 je crois. Donc là, ce que j'ai fait, c'est que je lui ai fait oublier tout ce qu'elle a fait là, et elle peut rester...
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Tout est locked. Elle est traumatisée. What? C'est quoi le délire? Will get suffer. I will get suffer. On va avoir
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Putain, ouais. Je sais pas, j'ai envie d'appuyer sur X pour esquiver. Oh là 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 là, il m'a chopé. Tiens, on va rigoler. Si je l'avais bouffé, si je l'avais bouffé, 2410 d'XP. Ça va. Et du coup, maintenant que j'ai viré entre guillemets
Goodbye,
la
Miss
nurse.
Hello, Mr. Patel.
Si je parle avec lui.
Yes?
Ah, maintenant il est charmable. Lui, je vais le bouffer.
Who will assist Dorothea helping our comrades now that I die?
Ferme ta gueule, t'es mort. Dorothy, elle est avec moi maintenant. Il n'y aura plus de mauvaise influence. Un poème. En silence, elle marche, comme une reine primitive de pays oubliés. Que je visite parfois, dans mes nuits, sans sommeil. En silence, elle marche, laissant mon sourire parler, la langue antique de la bataille, que seuls les fous cherchant leur destin comprennent. Et je sais que son nom est aussi fragile que les fleurs qu'elle offre, et je sais que sa voix clouerait mon cœur sur place, alors qu'elle passe devant moi sans jamais me répondre. Carmélia. 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 Ah putain, on est tout le temps perdu dans ce putain de jeu. Refuge. Attends. Il faut que je la retrouve l'autre là. Elle est dans la zone autour, forcément. traces de sang. Dead inside. Alors. Faut que j'analyse le... J'avais un sang à analyser, bizarre. Morceau de poignée. Reposons-nous. J'ai 2800 d'XP. La brume. Ah ouais, c'est 2000. Bon, la montée. 300 de dégâts. Autophagie, c'est le soin. 1300. Ah, j'ai l'ulti. Je peux avoir un ulti. Perdez le contrôle et laissez la bête en vous se déchaîner temporairement. La bête fond sur tous les ennemis autour de vous et leur inflige une puissante attaque. Crée un tourbillon de ténèbres au pied de votre cible. Les ombres prennent vie pour interrompre un ennemi dans la zone et lui infligeant de sérieux dégâts. Faire bouillir le sang de la cible. Sans violemment exploser, infliger des dégâts à la cible autour d'elle. Oh, j'aime bien les ténèbres. Régénération de vie sur la morsure. Jauge de santé. Endurance, plus. Ça doit être ma faute, ça. Ça doit être le résultat de la merde du meurtre que j'ai fait, ça, je pense. Hein. T'as du quartier critique. L2, R2 pour la... Ce qui est bien, c'est que j'ai pas besoin de libérer une touche pour faire mon ulti. Putain, la régénération, je l'ai même pas vu, quoi. Alors, est-ce que je peux, genre... Carmelia. Est-ce que je peux la suivre? C'est dommage qu'on puisse pas, genre, mettre un marqueur sur... Mettre un marqueur sur les gens pour pouvoir les suivre, savoir où ils vont et tout. Ah, ce temps de chargement. Soit insane. Alors, faut que je m'y retrouve dans cette putain de ville. Faudrait que je fasse le tour là-dedans, là.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right. Alors... Attends.
As long as you have the money.
Faut que je retrouve l'église.
Who distribute flowers at this hour of night?
Barrett Lewis, Joe Peterson, Harry. L'église, alléluia. L'église, elle est... Ta gueule. Clayton. Il est où l'autre pourri là? Ah, Richard, ça doit être lui le peintre à la con là.
Some of us come to this war.
Good evening, Mr. Nivicott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Ok.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
I fear you are a hopeless...
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
Huh.
Are you not...
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
Ok.
I'll leave you alone.
Leave you alone, master.
Hello again, miss.
Encore un indice. Merde. Tant l'autre, il avait dit...
Very well. Very well.
Ok, bon bah on va retourner... merde, on va retourner chez moi.
I cannot enter. Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Ok. Genre boss gratos comme ça. Il s'est fait bouffer mais instant. Laissez-moi le temps. Vincent Chine. Un mort, un. Il y a une grenade ou quoi le mec? Allez, griffe. Fous-moi la paix, merde. Je sais pas que je suis déjà sur un. Allez hop, le peuple est mort. Dis donc. Quel délire. Un petit rat pour reprendre des forces. Dératisation, trop obtenue. Ah ouais, mais elle est dehors en fait. Elle est juste devant.
The Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed. I met him in New York.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
Ah bah bravo. Je vous surprends en plein acte.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo.
Bravo.
Very clever indeed.
Well.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this
Attends, je suis en
world.
train de loader des sarcasmes là.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter. His cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion.
J'aime
The
les règles
culprit's identity
abondantes.
is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid
50
you in
shillings.
your quest for knowledge.
Quand même. À propos de moi,
A vampire? Is that...
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls.
bah
and
non, on n'est
drunken
pas dans
hags.
Vampire, on boit du sang pour s'éclater.
You
Hein.
are now an echo.
Il y en a qui boivent du vin, nous on boit du sang. C'est comme ça.
So we are Econs.
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are you an Econ too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as...
C'est bien.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Choose your maker. Electric burn, the fuel, the fire.
Excuse my forwardness, but... Are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
I don't understand.
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
I'd like to have...
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I know this is beyond the pale.
Je suis immortel, je n'ai pas
inquire
d'âge.
your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
En fait, si elle a été mordue à 27 ans, elle aura toujours 27 ans.
Very well.
A lady has to have some secrets.
Évidemment. Ah, putain.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger.
Ah bah on va dire que
Until that
quand
happens, he is clever
les...
enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
C'est de l'euthanasie quoi. Tu sais que les gens ils sont condamnés, tu les tues. Tant qu'ils servent à quelqu'un.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
What do you know about
The
them?
Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
Why did you save?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself
Ah,
be
je suis
torn to
prometteur,
shreds
c'est
by
bon,
some
ça.
gutter scowl.
What type of vampire is a Scar?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
William Bishop?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
Are there many vampires?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
Do you know?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
I've been away from London.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish...
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
When I awoke...
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
You make them sound like...
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone. But it seemed they have been recruiting.
Once glorious.
They have seen better days. But all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
Bon bah voilà, je crois que...
I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient. It's locked, all right.
Ah d'accord. Il faut que je me cache genre sur le côté là. Faut que je me mette où en fait? Mais cet inconnu, il est décédé, non?
Yes, Jonathan,
May I-
please.
Oh, les deux, ils discutent de façon très suspecte. Ah bah oui, c'est par là. On peut les voir. Faut attendre qu'il close de dehors. Je sens que quelqu'un m'observe. Faut que j'attende qu'ils se sentent en confiance. Qu'elle se lève, voilà, là elle vient de se lever. Elle va fermer la porte. Ah. Ils sont en train de se mettre en position. Docteur, ça va? Elle est bien la fenêtre?
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for
C'est pas
so
qu'on veut pas
long.
t'écouter, c'est qu'on ne te
I won't
comprend
let
pas.
my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you.
Peter still
Like the whole
alive.
world lies to us.
Il va se suicider. Toujours le mot pour rassurer les enfants. Bon bah on va aller leur parler du coup.
Oh, sweet girl. Reads me like a book.
Je sais que tu veux mourir.
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right then.
Suicide.
This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
You can trust me. I won't report you to the authorities. My one and only concern is your health.
I guess I should thank you then.
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my death. But I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here. If you bring me back that letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
Clé de Mortimer Godwick.
I have to go now, sir.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening.
J'ai tout entendu. J'étais à la fenêtre.
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension, not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Goodbye, Miss. Good.
Yeah,
all right.
Call it what you want.
Can I help you in any way, Mr.
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my death. But
I
En
see.
effet.
And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last word.
Là où il allait se suicider. Faut que j'aille voir là où c'est qu'il a tenté de se suicider. Attends, y a pas un...
Yes.
All right then. This is the.
Call it what you want.
You.
I guess I should thank you then. I wrote a letter for.
I see.
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here. If you bring me back that letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
I have to go now.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Genre j'ai pas ça dans une quête ou... Mission principale, 1 et 2. Où est-ce qu'il a tenté de se suicider? Ah, voilà. C'est cool ça. Ouais, il marque que c'est plus haut donc... Où est-ce qu'il a tenté de se suicider, cet imbécile? Là-haut. Là-dedans. Ah, d'accord. La lettre. Ma chère mère, lorsque vous trouverez cette lettre, je ne serai plus de ce monde. Je veux que vous sachiez que je n'ai pas décidé d'en finir à cause de vous. Je quitte ce monde car le poids de mon existence en ces temps troubles est devenu bien trop lourd. Parfois j'ai le sentiment que ces vers de Baudelaire résonnent directement dans mon cœur. Quand le ciel bas et lourd pèse comme un couvercle sur l'esprit gémissant en proie aux longs ennuis, et que de l'horizon embrassant tout le cercle, il nous verse un jour noir plus triste que les nuits. La beauté de ces vers n'a d'égal que leur cruauté. Je ne veux plus souffrir, je ne veux pas vous voir essayer de me convaincre de vivre, cela ne ferait que repousser l'inévitable, car je sais que je recommencerai si vous réussissez à me sauver une première fois. Adieu.
In this letter, Mortimer Goswick does nothing to hide his desire to die. I could give it to his
When
mother, but
angels
doing so would
deserve
betray his
to
trust.
die.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Il va peut-être me donner une clé pour me récompenser. Ah.
I'd step back, sir. Step away.
J'ai rien fait, c'est pas moi. Mortimer, j'ai ta lettre.
Simpleton think that is great with forest.
Tiens bro, ta lettre.
Good evening, Mr. I have
Thank you. This is for you, then. For your help. And for your silence.
I think you
La
should
clé du
talk to your
coffre.
mother. It would be good for both of you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Hein, du fric. J'ai lu votre lettre.
There's nothing more to say, really. It's hurtful, it's unbearable, and I don't ask anyone to understand what I feel.
The world is bleak, but maybe the pain we feel is the best compass for making it a better place.
How can we repair the world, Dr. Reed, when mankind is the biggest problem? Yes, the world will be a much better place when we're gone.
I have to go.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Good.
Mortimer.
As you say, Mortimer had no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place, but couldn't.
À créer un monde, il avait qu'à se jouer
What do
à
you
un
think he meant
RPG.
by making the world a better place?
Mortimer has always been a sensitive soul. He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed. It's like he carries everyone's sadness with him.
What?
I think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life. He couldn't help but dwell on such things.
Will you give it to me?
I have read your son's suicide note. It was not an impulsive gesture, nor was it his first attempt.
He threatened to kill himself a few times before. But I never thought he would dare to punish me this much.
Punish you? Why?
I've known for a long time he was not happy with his life. But I always hoped he cared enough to avoid making me suffer like this.
Do you realize your son could try to kill him?
I think about it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future. That's how much I love him.
You're right. Your son's...
I can't give up on him. I just can't. I have
I
considered
can't.
many times in my life, but
I
giving
can't.
up on my son is something I am incapable of.
Goodbye, Mrs.
Good evening.
Non, pas
Goodbye,
toi,
Mrs.
le fils.
I'm all...
This hospital seems to be falling apart.
Your mother won't let you down, Mortimer. Don't you share her hope for a better...
Oui, parce que parler avec elle, alors qu'elle était juste à 2 cm de toi, c'était trop dur.
Do you want me to
Il
promise
fallait
you
que
I'll
je
get
fasse
better?
l'entremetteur.
Do you want me to tell her the same thing? I could, but it would not change anything.
I have to go now.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Goodbye, Mrs. Go...
Examinons ce sang. Nouveau sérum. Cool. Voilà. Consommation d'endurance. Point de sang.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Mise à jour de la mission. Former Edgar, une découverte sur le sang. On va l'informer qu'il y a une grippe espagnole qui est dans le coin là. Bon, je fais un dernier truc et puis après... Je trouve Thelma et Louise là. Te voilà. Je parle à cette connasse et puis au moins c'est fait.
I have made inquiries about the men who...
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
Personne ne voit. C'est un
It was a
malentendu.
misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me. but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time.
Take this.
Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind. I'll leave
Bah
you.
voilà, c'est bon. Ouais, je me suis affaissé là. Bon bah voilà, c'est bon, on va pouvoir s'arrêter là. Du coup, je vous fais des bisous. Je vous aime. Restez métal. Portez-vous bien. On se retrouve bien évidemment demain sur God of War. Ah non, bah non, demain c'est sur Vampyr. Mardi c'est sur God of War. Pardon. Du coup, à demain. Bisous.